Making chaffles sounds easy until your cheese burns to the metal or the batter oozes out the sides, leaving you with a sticky mess. I wanted to find the perfect iron that crisps up cheese without the headache. I bought and tested the top 5 mini makers, from the viral single-serve favorites to double-capacity heavy hitters, so you don't have to waste your grocery money on failed recipes. Product number 1 – Mini Waffle Maker Aqua. Let's start with the one everyone knows, the Aqua – Mini. Holding this, it feels almost like a toy because it fits right in your palm, but don't let the size fool you. I threw a heavy mozzarella and egg mix in here and it heated up fast. The indicator light is simple, it just tells you when the iron is hot enough to cook. The best part was the release. Since chaffles can get sticky, I was worried, but the PTFE nonstick surface let the waffle slide right out with zero scraping. It makes a standard 4-inch circle, which is the perfect size if you're using these as low-carb burger buns. It's incredibly straightforward. If you just want the original, reliable tool for single-serving keto breads that doesn't take up any counter space, this is the one to grab first. Product number 2 – Mini Maker White. Then I tried the white version of the Mini. While it's technically the same engine under the hood, I used this one specifically to test versatility beyond just cheese and eggs. I smashed some hash browns in there to see if the dual non-stick surfaces cooked evenly, and they came out golden brown on both sides without me having to flip anything. The white finish looks really clean on the counter, though you do have to be a little careful with drips if you overfill it. Cleanup was still a snap, though I just wiped it down with a damp cloth once it cooled off. It's lightweight and easy to store. If you are outfitting a dorm room or a tiny apartment kitchen and need a multitasking tool that fits in a shallow drawer, this fits the bill perfectly. Product number 3 – DMW 001 SL Mini Maker Silver. I also picked up the silver model to see if the consistency held up across the board. It weighs practically nothing, just over a pound, so I could easily toss it into a bag for a camping trip. I tested this one with a runnier batter to check for leaks. While it doesn't have a latch to lock it down, the weight of the lid is just enough to press the batter flat for an even cook. The silver finish looks a bit more modern and hides fingerprints better than the glossy colors. It heats up in mere minutes just like the others, giving you that consistent 4-inch portion. If you want something that matches your stainless steel appliances and handles paninis just as well as chaffles, this is a solid choice that looks good sitting out on the counter. Product number 4 – My Waffle Classic Waffle and Chaffle Maker. Needing to speed things up, I switched to the My Waffle Classic. This is a totally different beast because it cooks 4 3-inch waffles at once. When I lifted the lid, I noticed the plates were significantly deeper, about 22. This is huge if you like thicker, fluffier chaffles rather than thin, crispy ones. I made a batch of dessert waffles in this, and the deep pockets held way more syrup and berries. It also has a cool touch housing, so I didn't burn my fingers pressing it down to close it. There's no messing with sprays either. The non-stick works really well. If you are cooking for a family or want to meal prep a week's worth of breakfast sandwiches in one go without standing there for an hour, you absolutely need this extra capacity. Product number 5 – Procter Silex Double Mini Waffle Maker. Finally, I tested the Procter Silex Double. This bridges the gap between the single minis and the big 4-slice irons. It makes 2 4-inch round waffles side by side. I loved this efficiency. I could make a top and bottom bun for my sandwich simultaneously in just about 2.5 minutes. That saves so much time in the morning. The grids here are PFAS-free, which I know is a priority for a lot of you. Cleaning was the easiest of the bunch because the spacing between the 2 molds is wide enough to wipe down quickly. It's still compact enough to shove in a drawer, unlike the big full-sized makers. If you want to cut your cooking time in half without buying a massive appliance, this double maker is the smartest upgrade you can make. Whether you just need a cheap single maker for the occasional snack or a multi-waffle machine for meal prepping, one of these will handle your batter perfectly. I've dropped links to all 5 in the description so you can check the current prices. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.